Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday's Forecast for Knitters. I'm Katie, designer of Light from Lantern knitting patterns and the host of the Knit a Spell podcast, along with my co-host, palmist James Devine. This week marks the final guest episode of our season as we wrap up our spring season this month of May. And we interviewed the amazing, the talented, the wonderful Christi Johnson to talk all about her book, Mystical Stitches. So if you haven't seen this book, or if you have seen this book and you've always wondered like what it's about, can I get a look inside? Can I learn more about it? Our interview with Christi is super inspiring. We talk about ways you can apply it to your knitting, how anyone can be creative, and Christi is just so inspiring and a great teacher to help anyone feel confident about picking up threads and stitching on anything. It's really a great interview, and I'll make sure to link it in our description. A quick reminder that if you are watching me live, you can go ahead and participate in the chat, and I will go ahead and answer any questions. All you have to do is be a subscriber for 1 minute, and it will unlock the chat. If you are watching this on the replay, go ahead and just leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Today is Friday, May 17th, and I am going to be using the Mini Cat Tarot by Rachillu to advise us on how to have our best weekend of knitting yet. This is a great deck. I really, really like it because it's small. It's really easy to travel with. It's not too heavy. It's also a deck that I specifically got in order to do readings for other people because the illustration style is really sort of like cartoony, but it's friendly. And I feel like people who aren't used to tarot and things like that, if the cards don't have humans and they're a little bit more animated like this, that some of the scary, quote, scarier cards don't have that same scary impact. And so I found this is a really great tool to deliver readings for other people. I also really love it because they are square. What a unique shape, right? And this deck helped me learn that, okay, well, what do you do if you're shuffling them all together and you get one that comes sideways? Usually you only read them if they're right side up or upside down reversed. So in this case, you can also read them if they're pointing left or right. And in that case, I use it to apply the messages to meaning something either from the past or coming up in the future, depending on what the reading is. So having a deck like this actually allows for a much more layered experience in terms of what you can offer in your readings because there's just more layers available just by how the shape of the cards are. So if you are someone who has an interesting shaped deck, please let me know in the description because I'm always looking for new things to feature here. And I would love to know how you use them in a different shape that might be unique for that. So let me know. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards and see what the weekend holds for us knitters. They're also really easy to shuffle, which I appreciate. Small. It's nice. All right, one more. Ooh, all right. What do we have? Ooh, it's that one. Oh, High Priestess. Wow. Okay. So this weekend holds some major energy from within. What notes of wisdom will you glean? What inner thoughts are going to help you figure out what you want to work on? Whatever's in your head that you're thinking about, that's the one. And maybe this is a weekend to take some time alone to reflect on what you're working on. Having that little me time can really enable us to make the work that we're doing more powerful, can enable us to get into that theta brainwave state where we're, drawing it out and not always so reactionary. And when we do that, our inner voice, we can hear it better. We're more present. We can hear things. And so if you're working on a project this weekend that you're just like, I hate this, put it in timeout. There's later for that. Or, maybe listen to your inner voice. Why am I avoiding it? Maybe it's time to pull it out. That's okay too. So I hope the Wisdom of the High Priestess visits you this weekend, and I would love to know how it does. So please make sure to leave a comment, or if you have other thoughts, drop me an email. You can always do that at hello@lightfromlantern.com, or you can visit my website, lightfromlantern.com. Let's see, one last thing. Oh, so if you're interested in this deck, which is so cute, you can get it directly on Rachillu's Etsy website. That's the only place where it's sold. So don't fall for a, scammer who's trying to rip her off. All right, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video and you know another knitter who would also enjoy this video, go ahead and share it with them. Spread the love. And if you're not a subscriber yet, it's a great way to get a notification of any time I go live and all of my video uploads. Plus, it's a free way to support my work. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Merry Make!